For the police department. Thank you. If we have the same number of cars on duty as in 2011, how come response time is slow?
The volume of calls is way up for a variety of reasons. But I think the most important thing that you should understand is that if you went back to 2008, we had a department that had a substantial patrol force that could handle calls for service. And then we had a substantial, like 1/3 of the department was engaged in proactive activities going after criminals every day, that we would proactively go out and look for the parolees, the probationers, the sex offenders, the people selling drugs on the street, and do something about it. That is gone. All we essentially have now are officers out there handling calls for service and a very small detective bureau. So we've gone entirely from proactive, or virtually entirely proactive, to completely reactive. And there's a term for it. We're chasing the radio. The guys out there on the street are chasing the radio, trying to catch up with the calls they have. And so when they come to you and you've got a problem and that vagrant person lit a fire in your backyard or something, you want something done about it, that officer's burned out, he's tired, he's overworked, he's worked the last 4 days, he's worked mandatory overtime. He knows there's 6 calls waiting for him, and he's not going to want to arrest this guy and do something because he wants to get on to the next calls, and you're going to be unhappy with the service. That's because of the situation that's been created by the council majority. There was one, Mary failed to mention, we went 2 years where the council majority failed to hire anybody. They disallowed hiring anybody. Police hiring, we need to be planning today for the hiring for the staffing we want to be at 5 years from now and go aggressively after that. We're 5 years behind. They're running right now because the council majority created this hiring crisis. We're running to catch up, but we can't. We're behind the curve, and they've created an environment in the police department we cannot retain employees. We are a training ground. We're going to spend $250,000 to train an officer, and he's going to look at what's going on, how the council is. He's going to bail out. When we change the council, I think you'll see retention rates go up.